Gang, kinfolk, I'm back. Listen, I know, y'all. I'm here, okay? Hello. Welcome again. It's your girl Be So Savage, okay? Y'all, don't fuss at me. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. I know I've been gone for some time. I think I posted my last video like the end of January, the start of February. No. February, March, somewhere like that. Life got so busy, y'all. And I have just been taking hit after hit after hit. But it's okay because I'm here today. Happy Sunday. How y'all feeling? Y'all my kinfolk. What's going on? Listen, I am excited to be here with y'all. I am grateful for all of y'all's beautiful energy. For coming and spending some time with me because I know I've been gone. I know I've been gone. But I'm here today. That's why I love Mars, okay? That's why I love Mars. Listen, thank you guys for tuning in once again. I appreciate all of you and your beautiful energy. I'm just trying to clear some space, clear this space because I just did some readings. Go check out my Facebook page, y'all. Be So Savage. I'm Be So Savage on every social media platform at this point. So go check it out. That little baby didn't want to go out, but baby, you gonna go out today, okay? So we are in Taurus season. Y'all know I am a Taurus. I love Tauruses. I eat, sleep, and breathe Taurus. Anything that I see about Taurus is automatically like, yep, that's me. That's me. Okay. So we are going to jump in today. We're going to get some energy because it's been a while. The energy has been funky. My energy been funky. You know, I've been having to do a lot of grounding, a lot of soul searching, a lot of healing, a lot of releasing. And we are still in the height of the full moon. And this is a lunar full moon, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and so it's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of energy is high. The intensity of it, you know, it's weighing down on a lot of people. You know, I've had headaches. I have had very lucid dreams. And you could be having those dreams too. And so, you know, just take a minute and breathe. I'm here. We're going to try to figure this stuff out. I'm going to put that back in because I hadn't prayed to protect it yet. And, you know, we're gonna pull some cards to see what's going on. You see how the smoke is coming up in my face like this? Honey, okay, because all right. A lot of you need to protect yourselves. A lot of you need to clear your energy. You need to clean and cleanse your spaces. And I know you probably haven't had much energy to do so, but you got to muster it up. If it's just picking up one piece of clothes and putting it in the washer. You know, if it's just washing one dish at a time. You know, do something so that you feel accomplished so that you can move forward and get out of this funk that we're in. Okay? So we're going to put some energy. God, so spirit, angels, and ancestors, please give us any energy that you will allow us to know in this moment for our highest good. Okay? Archangel Michael, please come down and protect us as we open up our portals. And we thank you for these divine messages. And so it is. Trust. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. Y'all are seeing what you are seeing. Right now we are in an energy to where everything is being completely illuminated. We are having to take everything at face value for what it is. If actions aren't aligning with words, cut it. You need to cut it, okay? And don't feel guilty for doing so. You know, listen to yourself. That little voice inside your head is accurate. You know, that gut instinct, that intuition that you know that you have, is activated at this point. Allow that to really like spearhead you to make the moves that you know you need to make. You know, we ain't moving in our lower selves no more. We moving in our higher energy. With the 7 of Wands right here, you're above the competition. You're trying to protect what's yours. You know, You don't always got to be right in a situation. Even if you know you're right, sometimes it's better to walk away from a situation and just allow it to be what it is before you do something that you end up having guilt for. You know, trust yourself, let go and let God, and believe that Spirit will make things, you know, come to pass for your highest good. Patience at the bottom of the deck, it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Right now, I'm seeing 7-7. 7 of swords. I mean, not swords. 7 of wands. 7 of pentacles. We have the hanged man. We have the 6 of wands. The hermit and temperance. Patience. Patience, 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 grasshopper. Patience, young grasshopper. Right now, you are in heavy introspection. You're more than halfway there. You know, you're ready for the victory, but it's like the quiet comes before the storm. You know, you've gone through a lot of the tests and trials and tribulations. You've had, you know, the training, the necessary downloads in order for you to make a move for your highest good. With the hermit and the temperance card here, Spirit is saying, you know, step into that season and don't look at it from an emotional perspective, because, you know, right now that's where we are with the ether. So everything is a little bit more emotional than before, but trust what you feel. Trust what you feel and don't feel guilty, you know, when you have to act on it. It's like you're taking stock, you're seeing things, you're trying to get a different perspective. You want to succeed, you want to move forward, you want to progress with, you know, if it's in regards to a job, you want the promotion, but you just don't really know how to fully accept it without feeling guilty. Maybe you got to leave a coworker behind, or, you know, maybe they didn't put in the work ethic like you were putting in, and so now you get the promotion, but you feel some type of way about it. You know, it's like almost like when you buy a house and you have buyer's remorse or some, you know, some stuff like that. Yeah. With the page of coins, the 6 of wands again, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, you know what you know what you know. Trust yourself. You in earth school right now with the page of coins. You are figuring it out as you go. Spirit is giving you downloads. Spirit is giving you the victory. Spirit is saying, like, you fought the good fight. With the High Priestess coming out, you know, you're not really saying too much because it's just so much that you are trying to make sense of, and you're trying to, if you're anything like me, you're trying to ground yourself so that you can make the best move. You're not moving in haste. You're not giving way. You're kind of sitting and observing rather than speaking so quickly and so fast, because I feel like you've done that before and it's kind of backfired on you. And so now with the 7 of Pentacles and then the Hangman, you're taking stock. You are truly having an epiphany. You're doing introspection. You know, you got a few different options to go, but it's just a matter of you actually choosing what way to go, trusting yourself and saying, no matter what I choose, I know that it's for my greatest and highest good, and Spirit is going to protect me. With the Hierophant card, you know, move in with morality. You know, a lot of times people just kind of do things and they don't really care about what the outcome is or how it affects other people, and that's not fair, you know, to yourself, and that's not fair to those people who are genuinely riding with you, who really got your back, you know. I see a lot of y'all praying. I see a lot of y'all really just tuning in. A lot of you are in solitude. A lot of you are sitting with yourself. A lot of you are just observing. You're not saying too much. If you're practicing any type of divination, you are doing things through manifestation, and you are having a experience. You're having a natural experience in a spiritual world, because it's not the opposite way. It's not the opposite way. And once we learn that as individuals and as, you know, divine beings, like divine sovereign beings as we are, you'll see things from a different perspective, and you'll be able to make more sound decisions and trust yourself. You know, God is within you. You've been getting so many downloads, so many downloads, so many downloads. And it's like, you don't know what to do with it. You've done all the work that you can do at this point. And so Spirit is saying, have faith in me and trust that, you know, I'm going to lead you in a path of righteousness. You don't have to stress about how other people, who's coming with you and who's not. If they haven't gotten it right at this point, they're not going to get it right. And that may be hard to hear, but would you rather follow a man or follow God? You know what I'm saying? I see events, I see social gatherings, I see meetings, I see, you know, chatting with a few people over tea. You know, this is in regards to a collaboration for a partnership, for a business partnership. You know, hear it out. I have relationships right here. It says, I'll call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I need not fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Make it God's. I don't gotta pull these cards. Like, these cards just be clarifying what I already said. Y'all see that. Make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, okay, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right action gets shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. And that's exactly what I'm saying. You know, trusting in and believing that you are able to put into a situation, get what you are supposed to get out of it, and not feeling like somebody has stolen anything from you, you know, and saying, hey, as long as I move with good intention, and as long as I've done what I'm supposed to do, it doesn't matter who tries to come in and tries to cause ruckus and uproar in my life. You know what I'm saying? With the 5 of wands, 5 of swords. It doesn't matter about the competition. It doesn't matter about the manipulation and the backbiting and the betrayal. Let me tell you, I had to get to a space where I just had to release it. I don't care what happens. I don't care what I got to do. I don't care how the situation turns out, as long as it turns out for my greatest and highest good. But I had to make the situation God's first. And this is probably the first time in my life that I'm able to say, hey, you know what? No matter how this thing turned out, I'm going to be all right. Because I've been fighting it for X amount of years. You know, I've been stressing it. I've been trying to hold on to it. I've been trying to deal with it. I've been trying to make all these moves, and it's just nothing is working in my power. I had to make it God's. I had to recommit myself back to the Holy Spirit and say, hey, whatever you decide for me is what it is. Wash my hands. I'm done with it. And mentally, for me, as I began trusting in the Holy Spirit, and as I began looking at a situation with a more keen eye versus an emotional eye, or feeling like I've been done wrong, or, you know, even if I've done other people wrong, I had to go back and forgive myself, ask for forgiveness, allow a situation to completely move through me, to flow through me, and then release it and have patience and know that I've done what I'm supposed to do in this season. I will get the victory. I have the victory. Okay? You got to speak it. So is the man thinking, so is he. You got to think, you got to know, you got to trust that inner voice and say, hey, I know that I've done the right thing. Now, if you ain't did the right thing, kinfolk, what you think gonna come back? Now, I'm your kin people, so I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? I'm not going to tell you a lie. I'm going to tell you a joke, but I'm going to tell you a lie. So if you ain't been putting out good, you just going to have a Saturn return, and that's on you. But even in that, you can make it through that. Make it God's. Recommit that relationship from you to spirit back into alignment. Get it into alignment and allow God to move through you. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. Release it. Release it. If it's not making you better, if it's not feeding, financing, and freaking you, then what is it doing? If it's not elevating and enhancing what you already have, what you've already built, then why are you holding on to it? What difference is that going to make in the long run for you and your family? You and your job? You and your business? You know? What difference is it going to make? Make it God's. Release the idea of this is my money, my house, my car. This all belongs to the divine being. We wouldn't have it had he not, he, she, it, whatever you believe, the universe, whatever, had it not presented it, you know? And so none of this is ours, but we do have the opportunity to enjoy it and make sense of it and make it work for our greater good, because that's what it's here for. Okay? Patience. Like I said, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay, go that forgiveness. I think I said something about forgiveness. Forgiveness says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You so mad at them people, it's like you drinking the poison and expecting for them to die. Okay? It's like you shooting a gun backwards. It don't make no sense. Trust yourself. Trust in spirit. Trust that you are above the competition. Yeah, it took a long time for you to get to where you are, to invest into those people that placed that thing. You know, almost to a point where it kind of felt like it wasn't moving at all. You know, but ultimately you do get the victory. But it's after you sit with yourself, you sit with the Holy Spirit, you walk into your calling, you create a divine relationship, you know, and you make it God's. You are getting the practices, you are getting the teachings, you have the tradition, you have the knowledge. So move in that. Know that God is with you. Know that He's for you and not against you. You know, it's a lot of stuff that you're learning right now, and it kind of feels like a baby calf, like you walking, you know, for the very first time. You don't know whether you're coming or going, but you already know what you know. Okay, so move in that. Move in that. A lot of relationships, you know, you have to trust that if it's for you, then it's going to be for you. But if somebody's not showing you, you know, that they are willing to sacrifice themselves, sacrifice their lives, you know, their selves in order to come into alignment and come into union with you, then there's no reason for you to wait for that. In my personal opinion, that's me talking, not spirit. There's no purpose in you waiting for that, but there is purpose in you recommitting yourself back to God and saying, hey, I don't know what this person gonna do, but I trust that I know what I know, what I know. And you gotta know that you know that you know, okay? You're gonna come out on top. You just have to listen to what God is telling you. You got the victory. Yeah, it's been a lot of craziness. It's been a lot of funky stuff happening. A lot of people watching and stalking. You done blocked and unblocked. You know, you done wrote down a business plan and you done bought it up and threw it in the trash because it just didn't seem right. Take another minute. Reassess it with this Seven of Pentacles and this Hangman. Reassess it. You know, put that plan together, and when we come out of retrograde and we get into a more direct alignment with the planetary action, you know, then that's when you pursue it and watch the opportunities open up and present themselves. Make it God's. You're going to have a new soul tribe coming in. You could have a new partner coming in. You could be releasing another partner. You can have another soulmate coming through. You can have multiple soulmates. We have we have many soulmates. Okay, we have many soulmates, and that's platonic or romantic. So take hold of those valuable relationships and allow God to move in those relationships and watch how everything transforms. But you got to give it back to God first, because you can't do it by yourself, baby. I done tried. Epic fail, okay? So that's what I have for you. I thank y'all for being patient with me. I know y'all don't bite my head off. Just charge it to my head and not my heart, because y'all know I love you, okay? I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Okay? I want to encourage each of you to love God, love the God in yourself, and love the God in others. And listen, relationships ain't going no way. It says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. That's that tribe coming in. Okay? So yeah, I encourage you to love God, love the God in yourself, and love the God in others, and watch how life transforms. Peace.